Ooh. Good morning, my loves, beautiful beings of love and light. Hello, it's me, Akasha, just coming to you early morning. I think it's the 30th of June, 2021. Grand Rising. Great human, Homo luminous, being of light, inspiration of divine love. I greet you. So this morning I awakened a bit early. I was dreaming about babies. I was dreaming about little babies, and it seemed as if there were adults not knowing what to do with these little babies. Do I pick it up? Do I hold it? Many were uncomfortable, didn't want the little baby. And so the significance of our inner child, our little baby within, wishing to be held, comforted, nurtured, reassured, protected, honored, and treasured is significant. You're remembering more and more. Old memories from your childhood are coming up for you to view from a whole nother perspective of light, of love, of understanding. You may remember something very differently than it occurred, or you may be remembering things more fondly or with less of the shock value that perhaps at the time that uncomfortable or traumatic event or disappointing event is somehow coming back for you to shift it, for you to release it, for you to heal it within. So your inner child is appearing. The babies are significant, they are the seeds, right? The children coming in now are far more advanced than any other children that ever have come here. And they need us, and they deserve our protection. And so I'm going to share how important protections of self and others are. There are some of us that don't really buy into, negative entities or evil or archons or attachments and stuff like that. And although I can appreciate that perspective, I am only light, only good comes to me, right? The reality of the matter is we are multi-dimensional beings, and as we have leveled up to a whole new dimensional experience, more and more may feel like they're under attack. More and more as we are beginning to reach higher and higher levels of consciousness, may find ourselves under psychic attack. And so we must protect ourselves. We must protect our children, the inner child, the innocence, the innocent that we are, the innocent ones, the babies, the divine purity within you, within me. And so before I begin any work on myself or anybody, I radiate belts of light around myself. I open my heart. You're most powerful. Sweetheart, nothing is more powerful than your heart, period. If you are ever feeling afraid, unsafe, uncertain, unsure, practice breathing in and out of your heart. Learn how to open your heart chakra and expand a field, a golden, white, sacred field of light around you. Expand bands, golden and white and rainbow light bands around you. Expand them around your children, expand them around your animals, expand them around your car, expand them around yourself in your vehicle before you go anywhere. Expand them around all who are around you when you are in the midst of being around others. Just imagine flipping on a light switch. Imagine the light switch of your heart opens and expands around in a sphere of divine protection and light. When we are working with energy, that which we are, we want to be a clear vessel, a clear channel. And we want to be able to provide support and protections, right? So every day I'm cleansing, smudging, purifying myself, bathing myself clean. Every day I'm surrounding myself, my animals, my home, my children, my friends, my family, my city, my state, my nation, this beautiful planet, Mama Gaia. Every day, every day, every day I light up. Every day I send out bands of protection and light. I grid in and flow light. And I've learned, sometimes I forget. I'm human, I forget, okay? Sometimes I'm a little lazy or tired. I'm human, okay? In my imperfection, I am perfect, as are you, all right? So sometimes I forget, but for the most part, wow, the energy's flowing. I'm dripping on my journal. Boy, if you're not journaling all of this, please also let me encourage you to record that which is occurring now. For we are all about to experience something we have never experienced before. If you haven't picked up that you are being prepared, please realize that's what's happening. We're being prepared. But anyway, before I go to sleep, I have certain rituals. I light myself up again. I set my intentions. I indicate and remind all that is that I am a sovereign being. I'm divinely protected. Love is that which I am. I radiate love, light, peace, and truth. And so I protect myself in light, and I ask my guides and helpers and angels, my higher self, my soul self, to teach me, to guide me, to heal me, to show me more, because I'm ready for more. But I remember to protect myself before I go to sleep. And then I take a few moments each morning to lay in bed and just allow myself to gently come back into my body as I'm recalling whatever I may or may not have been able to recall from my night journeys. And I pet my cat if she's there. Sometimes all three are there. Sometimes just Luna Tuna Fishy. And I feel so much appreciation, and I just feel into my day, and I open my heart and I expand that divine globe of golden crystalline white around me. And then I get up and prepare a little cup of coffee or tea and my water and my Shilajit or what have you. Lately I've been putting on occasion a drop of organic oregano oil in my coffee, which I will I will take on occasion just to boost my immune system. I did a lot of energy work. I've been doing a lot of energy work, and that's exhausting. The energy work is more exhausting than the physical work, I'll tell you that. And so I know when I need just a little extra sleep, a little extra boost for my body, but let's get back to protections in the babies and the children and our inner being and what's coming. So getting in the habit of protecting oneself. You know, the other thing that I'm real clear about is, how do I honor myself and others? Well, I show up authentically. I speak and demonstrate my truth. When I'm asked to do something that I really don't want to do, the old me would have gone through the, I should do this, what if I don't? Then I'm going to disappoint somebody or what have you, or, I'll be judged, right? Well, now when I'm asked to do something, I really feel into it when it's not an absolute yes or an absolute no, when it's a when it's a maybe, it's usually and I don't really want to do that. And then I want to feel into, what does that mean? Am I avoiding something? Or am I really honoring where I'm at? And it's okay for me to say no. So that's another way to protect oneself, is to speak and live one's truth. And really, if you're still attached to the judgments, if you're still attached to the validations of others, and the judgments of others, and the proving yourself to others, then that's just an indication that your inner child is requesting more of your courage, more of your strength, more of your attention, more of your integration, more of your healing, more of your wisdom and grace. It's just an indication that there's something a little bit out of alignment still. There's no good, no bad, okay? We live in a state of polarity and duality. We can't really experience one thing without the other. Consider that. The greatest growth you've ever experienced, it didn't come from something being handed to you. It probably came from trauma, loss, fear, and you had to face it. And you lived through it, and here you are, perhaps having the most amazing life experience you've ever had. So we're integrating, we're preparing, we're up-leveling, our DNA is being activated, our cellular memory is being activated, we're healing the past, and our little babies are asking us, our inner child is asking us, how do you value me? So in this dream I had last night, there were even some beings that completely rejected the babies. Others just wrapped them in their arms, like, what are these children doing on the floor? It's really interesting. It was a bunch of people, and all these babies were before them. And let's go back. Getting a lot better at hocus pocus focusing. Let's circle back to the innocence, to the babies, and protecting them. It will soon be revealed to all that children have been used, abused, and it will soon be revealed to all that there have been things put in baby foods and baby products and things taught to children and programmed and given to children that are not for their highest and best good. It will soon be revealed that that we have failed miserably to protect the innocent, the youth, not only the child within, but those. We have failed to really respect and honor the divine beauty of life. And that, too, is being revealed for healing. And so I'm going to share a prayer of protection, an intentional way that we can share protections with others. And so as I read this to you, I invite you to close your eyes and breathing in and out of your heart, surrounding your own self with a protective shield of light. Breathing in the love and the light, breathing out the love and the light, the peace and the protection. So this is the electronic belt of protection. Repeat after me in your mind's eye whenever you would like to protect yourself or another. I am the pure radiance of divine love enfolding this individual. I am the pure radiance of divine love enfolding myself. I am the protective belt around this child. I am the protective belt around myself. I am the protective belt around my family. I am the protective belt around all children of earth. I am the protective belt and the pure, radiant, divine love light enfolding all of Mama Gaia Pachamama, Santa Tierra Madre, Mother Earth, and all her relations. I am the radiant expression of light, and I am the protective belt of light that expands out to protect all souls of light. I am divinely protected. I am the pure radiance of love and light. This is my protection. I surround myself with the divine electric belt in all worlds and all realms. Healing currents reach all that is. This intelligent light, these intelligent flames heal all people, places, things, institutions, organizations. So be the protective belt of light. You can even allow yourself to tap into this beautiful protective currency of love and light, divine, golden, radiant waves of truth. You can imagine yourself putting these belts of protections, which reminds me of the bands of protection, which is a rite that I offer, and that is taught with the medicine wheel. If you feel as though you need extra protections, I'm able to install these bands of light, protection, and power around you, remotely or in person. It is a very powerful ceremony, and then I can teach you how to strengthen and build your bands of protection with your breath, with your intention, and with your commitment. So anytime, let me finish that previous thought here together with you. Anytime you're going out to, the store, if you leave, and you're going to work, you're going into the city, you're going somewhere where there's going to be people, to an event, what have you. Allow yourself to come into your heart and begin to breathe in and out that protective light and expand this radiant, protective electric belt around you. Expand the bands of power, the bands of light around you. Expand from your heart the crystalline, golden light, sphere of light around you. Now, if a sphere, or a circle, or an orb, or a globe is not what comes to your, good morning, avian friend, imagination, you can expand a Merkaba around you. You can expand a pyramid around you. You can expand columns of light all around you, and all around the business or the place that you're about to walk into, right? Anytime someone comes up to you and you're not feeling super comfortable around their energy, or you're witnessing something quite uncomfortable to you, out of alignment with love, source, truth, you can always radiate your light, your love, your truth. If you're concerned about a loved one that's struggling with health, mental, physical, emotional, you ask their higher self for permission. And when you feel as though you have received it, and of course, if you need to know how to tap into your higher self, I'm happy to help you there, okay? But most of you will know what I'm referring to. You just expand your light. In that moment, your energy, your radiant energetic field, your electronic field, your magnetic field, can attune and entrain those around you. So that's why you want to vibe high, so that if you walk into a place, or you're confronted with a being of a lower vibrational frequency, you're not going to be taken out of alignment yourself. You're going to simply be able to witness, observe, open your heart, radiate light, allow yourself to see that beautiful divine spark wherever it may be. There are beings walking among us, and they have been for quite some time, that we would not want to come in contact with. And so sometimes you may be asked to pull out the big guns, so to speak. And when I feel like I need extra protections, or I need to share extra protections, I will also armor up. I will put on the armor of God, the helmet, the breastplate, my sword, my shoes, and all shields. I also work with a protective gift that I was given at an advanced shamanic workshop with my beautiful mother, Dr. Jeffrey Taltrees. Traveled into the inner earth, into the depths of Mother, and met a guide. I was given what appears to be a full body shield of, how they used to have the mesh armor shields that the warriors would wear in battle. This is not solid metal, but it's more like I'm finding a hard time. I can see it. It's like a chain link stuff together. Well, I see that, and it's almost like that move. Can't even think of the movie where some suit went over somebody where, and suddenly they were a superhero or something like that. But anyway, I will also breathe up my my full body suit. The other thing that I will do before I physically touch another being is with my imagination or actual physical action. I will activate my bracelets, my bands of protection on my arms. It's like the Wonder Woman bracelet. And I'll put those on my arms because they're not fucking around right now, folks. So they're going to be throwing everything they can at us. It's going to get quite intense. It already has been, but I am sure you're feeling the build up for July and perhaps August before we have another little calm before the winter months. But the last thing I just wanted to talk about today as I'm sharing my dream about babies, and that's reminding me that, you know, stuff is coming up from our childhood, and we want to do that inner child work and integrating and play. You guys play as much as you can now. Play with childlike innocence and abandon, surrender, play. And besides talking about how, you know, it's good to be consciously aware and have our protections up, right? You don't want to be attacked and then not know why you're acting different or feeling insecure, feeling afraid, or suddenly being angry or upset. You know, you could be carrying around something that's not yours. And if you're going to a light worker, an energy healer that doesn't put up protections, whatever they've been carrying around could just jump right onto you. I've seen it happen, and it's not pleasant, and it's really irresponsible of us to fail to protect ourselves when we are here to serve others. It is irresponsible to not put up shields of protection and envelop those that we are connecting with within that radiant sphere of divine love and light. So why is everything changing so rapidly? What's happening here on planet Earth? Well, it's a cycle. It's a cycle, and I don't know if you've been following me since I started my channel years ago, probably not, or you just found me recently somehow. But if you look back, I shared a dream I had about the Flash a couple of years ago. And it's coming up again and again and again. All the prophetic dreams keep coming up again and again. I keep getting reminded, it's soon, it's coming soon. Can you feel it? Can you feel it? And so we have reached a collective tipping point, which is a good thing. Amamakaya. So many are being activated and awakened, whether they know what is happening or not. They're recognizing on a cellular level things are changing, shifting. And so I keep feeling as if no longer does it look like this flash of light. It never really did. It was always kind of more a wave. And what it's feeling like now is love. This huge wave of God's love, of divine love, of the love of the Most High, our source light, love. God is love. God is love. We have so many names and so many ways of describing the indescribable, but really it's as simple as God is love. And that love is coming. And collectively, we are raising the frequency and calling in and allowing this wave of love light. I would be really surprised if we do not experience it this summer. I would be really surprised. For I have this sense that this time next year everything will be much different. So many are calling out for help and healing and love, understanding and calm and peace and reassurance and comfort. So much is being revealed, and it's going to be very, 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 very difficult for so many. So we're being prepared so we can show the way. We're being coming together in our dreams and being prepared and trained. And the dream I awoke from yesterday morning, the last thing I heard is, "This is not practice, this is the real thing," something like that, or "This is not a practice run, this is it." And I felt as though I was in a group of other beautiful beings and light workers, many of you I have connected with over the last 3 to 5 years on YouTube or through the internet. Many of you I've met in person. Many of you are my family. Many of you we shall soon meet, but we are coming together in our specialty groups, in our sleep time, in our time of rest and healing and prepare. We're being prepared. So, love yourself whole. Love yourself home. Love yourself into divine alignment with that which you are. Radiate your authentic self. If you do not have the support that you need, or you know not where to start, reach out to me, come visit me. I finally launched my website. There are other ways to connect with me now. I am going to be offering some Human 101, Ascension 101, Starseed Awakening 101, How Do I Live Life 101 classes at some point. My daughters and their young friends, and then my older friends that have also just begun to awaken have thought, wow, that would be really neat. I think I'd enjoy that. So I'll get my shit together and offer that to you too. But I do offer personal support. And I am a spiritual and life coach. I am a relationship coach. I am a life and death doula. I'm here for the whole dance for you. And so as I stand in my authentic self and welcome you to stand in your authentic self, remember to cleanse and clear your body. Palo Santo each night, each day is wonderful, wonderful to cleanse and clear yourself with if you don't have sage. Or you can even use lemons, you guys. Lemons purify and clear, so use a lemon each day and then discard of it with love and appreciation, right? Thank you, thank you. All is here to serve you. All is here to help you remember. Much will change and shift. You're going to be shown things that seem like they are fantastical, like they come straight from the movies, which you might want to revisit some movies such as The Dark Crystal and The Matrix. There are quite some interesting shows on Netflix that are really kind of giving us more information. Although I don't have a TV and I don't watch TV. And lately I have not very much been on social media because I've been allowing my own growth, my own process, my own integration. I've been working with some very powerful protections. I have been helping to extract negative, non-harmonious entities and attachments from others, and I've been in ceremony. So, have an amazing day. Thank you for spending this long with me. I don't normally go on this long. I hope you've hung in there, and I'd like you to share any of your experiences you might be having in your own dream time, and perhaps you'll share how you protect and cleanse and purify yourself, and how you honor and support your own self so that you can be fully present, as conscious as possible, learning how to live by choice instead of default. And if you'd like to get together for a ceremony, if you'd like to have a guide in your life, please do not hesitate to reach out. Take care of the children. Surround them with love and light. Journal your journey. Find a creative way to express yourself. If you are not following your passion and your dream, please make time to do so. Soon, everything we've been taught to prepare for will matter not. Soon, how we've been conditioned to live will seem insignificant. For we're all beginning to realize that it's not the things and the stuff, and it's not all in all the doing. It's in the being. It's in the heart. It's in the love. It's in the connections. The connection with ourself, with our God, Spirit, Source, in all of our relations. It is about the love. And love is coming for you too. Soon we will all be riding the most magnificent and divine waves of love into a higher dimensional reality of our consciousness as we unify and come home. I am honored to be here and walk this golden path with you. I am grateful you have chosen to be here now, brave one. Be courageous. Be true. Allow your golden elixir to flow. It has been my great honor and pleasure to spend this moment with you. I am Akasha Nicole with Medicine Mother Ministries. I am your sister. I am Mother. And I am here for you too. In love and light. I'll see you soon. Have a great day. I hope this helps. Please share your comments and feedback. And let me know if I can support you, or if you would like to someday connect in ceremony. Love and light. Love and light. Love and light surrounds you. Love and light you are. Aho.